Today's passage is pretty short, but it's got such a profound idea in it that it's worth taking the time to examine it carefully. Listen to this, Proverbs 16, verse 3. Commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. You know, for a long time we've been told that the way we think affects the way we act. And that's absolutely correct. Jesus said that out of the evil treasures of the heart come evil things, and out of the good treasures of the heart come good things. It just makes sense. The information you stuff in your brain every day accumulates to become a part of who you are, and it plays a massive role in determining the things you're going to do. But this passage in Proverbs kind of turns that principle on its head, because it says as we commit our works to the Lord, our thoughts become established. Now, take a moment to digest what that's actually saying. In addition to having your thoughts shape your actions also shape your thoughts, which means it's a two-way street. You can actually change the way you think with the things you do. It's one of the critical reasons that Christians should be involved in outreach work for the good of other people. One of the best ways to wrap your head around the teachings of Jesus is to actually live your Christian faith. Do the things you know that Jesus would do, even if it scares you or makes you uncomfortable. What you're going to discover before too long is that most of the fear in your mind just kind of evaporates, because you're not just studying your faith, you're actually living it. And you know firsthand that living that way is a really good idea. Or let's say you have a nasty habit of always doing the wrong thing in a given situation. Instead of waiting for the next set of awkward or tempting circumstances to come along, try doing the right thing now. Practice it. Make it part of your daily routine. Now, it's not a guarantee you're never going to fail, but I think you'll be amazed at how much different your thinking is the next time you find yourself in that situation that usually leads you to do the wrong thing. If you find yourself saying, "I can't do it" a lot, try ignoring that thought and do it anyway. And it won't take too long for your brain to figure out that you really can do it. It will change the way you think, and profoundly so if your actions are committed to God. I guess here's the bottom line. It seems to me as I read the Bible that heaven is sitting on the edge of its seat, waiting for us to do great things for the kingdom of God. And one of the key reasons we don't do it is because of the mental barricades we've put in the way. Go ahead, says God. Get started and live my dream for your life. Not only are you going to find that in the long run you start acting like someone who's going to live in heaven, you're going to start thinking like one too. And that, don't you think, is just a better way to live.
The creation-evolution debate has been raging for decades. At its core are some of the biggest questions in the universe. Does God exist? Where do human beings come from? What story does the fossil record tell? What is the meaning of life? Pastor Sean Boonstra addresses these basic questions in the Out of Thin Air series, now available as a 2-disc DVD set. Discover why this subject is important and why it forms the basis of meaning and purpose for your life.